the Institute of Global Professional IGP, getting some from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I'm your host for the evening. My name is Batul Dash. I'm from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is Social and ISRF International Educational and Training Institute. In last 2 years, we already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus profession and 4,500 plus organization. Institute of Global Professional is an education institute that provides social work globally recognized and reportable. We serve student and community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by offering formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to general profession generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, internationally to student, job seeker, job holder, and also for learner the respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institute from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminar courses, award, quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we have more than 100 premium services for free, like on portfolio website. We will build a power letter, motivation letter, and one knowledge platform for gathering GAN knowledge which can update all day. Kids learning game, website, free course, converse sites, and many more. We help to empower you to learn to meet their expectation and you and become highly skilled people. We implement our training program, webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learner. For youth and learner. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kind of youth and to promote the education of their abilities and personality. Speaking knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professional. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and will serve them with good research and practice method. We must have a genuine concern for the learner we present. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP member are committed to offering effective based quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind, don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind, don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next, we will continue support. We already completed 2020 webinar successfully. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 2020 webinar successfully. The RGB speaker participant and will at this moment is a very important message for you all. We change and design our website www.edurgp.com. On this website, we have surprise for everyone. Hope you will be benefited. We already launched a new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our service. So create your account for once with profile information. Note that with profile information, you'll enjoy all features with mismatched data and we are from now you can participate in thousands. From now, left click website. You replace slide. You have to join directly on our website. Now you can check all of our previous webinars with verified certificate. Now it's easier and time limited because after the session, we will not provide you any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you pass, you will receive your certificate. Otherwise, not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you're an IGP speaker, you can download all your previous certificate, speakership certificate. If you're a host of IGP, you can download certificate of gratitude. If you're an online live quiz competition winner, you can download a certificate of participation. If you are selected for a lifetime membership, then you can download a certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, if you participate in an award function which organizes combined support with IGP, you can download that also. You can install prepare and download 18 types of certificate from our website within minutes. Certificate of Global Professional Membership, Certificate of Global Influence in the Pandemic, Certificate of Active Knowledge, Certificate of Social Activities in the Pandemic, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge in Campaign, 2020, 2021, and 2022 Cervera participation webinars is 1. Authentic assessment in teaching learning Cervera participation webinars is 2. Teaching level for language and assessment Cervera participation webinars is 3. Digital classroom engagement tools Cervera participation webinars is 4. The new trend in education Cervera participation webinars is 5. Applic solution leadership and management skills Cervera participation webinars is 6. Trend and innovation in mathematics education Cervera participation webinars is 7. Research comprehension efforts Cervera participation webinars is 8. 21st century teaching mathematics certificate वाजिबी corporate available certificate वाजिबी capacity available. Quiz you can prepare and download within a minute. From now on, we can participate in 1000+ international level quiz with verified certificate. Teaching tips for teacher, health tips for parents, and tips for education tips for teacher. You can join IGP alumni. You can check out our experience services website for free and many more. Dear IGP now seeker, dear IGP knowledge seeker, we promised previously, but lack of technical problem, we are late sending on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous conditions, solve all issue from our website. Now you can enroll, reset password, everything, and take it through for all webinar details. It's a cordial request to check our button and pages on our website. She will like and still be benefited. Thank you, but note that without an account or logged in, you cannot enjoy our service. At present, we are going to test out 2021 webinar, which name is psychological aspect of attitude, and today our speaker's name is Dr. Raj Narayan Avasti. He is from India. Before I hand over the stage to our speaker, sir, was share a very little bit about him. Manager, Official Language, Electronics Corporation of India Limited, Hyderabad. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you? Fine.
Yes, sir. I'm fine. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. So, should I
So
start my
please.
presentation?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Okay. Thank you. Okay,
So the stage is yours. You can start your presentation now.
So, I'm very thankful to IGP for this wonderful presentation. So, today, as you know, my topic is psychological aspects of attitude. So, once suppose we are from teaching fraternity or we are working on industry, this attitude is very important aspect, whether it's my personal life, it's our personal life or professional life. We must understand that what is the importance of attitude. It can help you to keep a clear mind as well as staying energized and organized. So, when we are a teacher and we are working on a teaching institute, two things are most important. As a teacher, we must be full of energy. It means we should be energized and organized also. Means organized means not with the teaching community. Organized means whatever our syllabus is there, whatever we are going to teach to our students. Suppose we are going for meeting with any other school teachers, so that we should organize our this system should be organized. Our lesson plan should be very organized, and by positive thinking confidence, your positivity can become a contagious, and you will start to things fall into place. So attitude is very important aspect when we are working in as a teacher. So what are the psychological aspects of attitude? That is, we have to understand. In psychology, attitude refers to set of emotions, beliefs, and behavior. So here three things are very important. One is emotion. Second thing is belief and behavior towards a particular object, person, things or event. Suppose any job has assigned to me by my top management. So this it is attitude by which we are hesitating to take or we accept the responsibility with the great enthusiasm. So this is basically it's totally it depend upon attitude. So attitude are often the result of experience or upbringing, and they can have a powerful influence over behavior. So this attitude doesn't come from one day. It comes by experience and by upbringing. So upbringing is very important. Here one thing is one should be very clear. One upbringing is a family upbringing, and one upbringing is known as in trainings grooming. So when we groom anybody, when suppose we want to groom our employee with that he or she should have good attitude. So by giving her training of management, we can change the attitude. We can change the attitude by example also. Suppose as a vice principal or principal, we take the responsibility, we come forward to take the responsibilities of any amount of work. Definitely our teachers will have the great responsibility also, and they will feel that my principal is doing this job, so I have to change my attitude. So here attitude is nothing but it's a grooming. By grooming also we can change attitude, especially in regimental training centers, in defense training centers. The attitude of soldiers are being changed by grooming. They are groomed in such a way that they can sustain, they can live in any serious situation, whether it's rain, whether it's a hot sun, whether it is a cold. So these all things it is changed by upbringing, that is grooming. When attitudes are enduring, they can also change. Attitude are our evolutions of feeling towards a person, idea, or object, and typically are positive or negative. So generally, attitude will have a two types. One will have a positive attitude, one will have a negative attitude. So that is one should understand that what is attitude. Now we will see what are the psychological features of attitude. So when we understand the psychological features of attitude, we come to know that this attitude is how it is very important. So an attitude is learned tendency, so it can be learned. It is a point of object of reference. It includes certain aspect of personality as interest, appreciations, and social conduct. So these are the important things, and attitude is adopted. Means attitude can be adopted also. And attitude indicates the sum total of individuals in feelings. Means whenever we are having any amount of feeling, it is a total sum of all things. Now, what are the psychological features? An attitude is a point of view, sustained or otherwise, true or false, which holds towards an idea, object, or person. So, an attitude has aspects such as direction, intensity, generally, or specificity. An attitude refers one's readiness of doing it. This is very important. Once our attitude will be good, so people will have ready to do any work. They will take responsibility. They will lead the organization. They will lead the team. And it refers to feeling and beliefs of individual or group of individuals. This is also important, means it refers to feeling and beliefs of individuals or group of individuals. Means attitude give its effect to both individuals also and group of individuals also. Leads to behavior or action and may be positive, negative, or ambivalent. It can be positive also, it can be negative also, and it can be ambivalent also. It can be both, some positive, some negative. So mostly attitude will have two characteristics. Either it will be positive or negative or ambivalent. So this is most important thing of the psychological aspects of attitude. Now, attitude strongly influences individual thinking about social world. Even influence cannot be seen in their behavior. Some of the people will have a very good behavior. They will behave in such a way that one cannot understand whether he or she is having positive attitude or negative attitude. By seeing her behavior or his behavior, we can judge that okay, he or she will have a good thinking power. But this attitude is entirely different phenomena, and it does not have much connection with behavior. So attitudes are enduring and difficult to change. One more important thing is there, as earlier I told, by training, by grooming, we can change the attitude, but it's very, very difficult. That's why when we are taking people to the in any country for any defense background or any background for that purpose, only we are taking the interview whether he or she is having good attitude or not. Because if attitude is somewhat positive, we can make it more positive. But attitude is totally negative. It's very difficult to change the attitude from negative attitude to positive attitude. So every person, irrespective of status or intelligence, has an attitude. So this is very important. Every person, whether irrespective of status or intelligence, whether he or she is having positive attitude or negative attitude, but some attitude will be there in everybody personality. So attitude are directed towards some stimuli. So here attitudes are directed towards some stimuli means it comes from very basic background. Now the concept of attitude. It is very important to students that attitude is one of the basic when the student want to master the language. Especially when any student want to have mastery over language, that time this attitude becomes very important. So in learning and acquiring mastery in language, the student should have basic, namely interest, motivation, and attitude. So these three things are very important not only for mastery in language, mastery in any subject, which may be science, art, culture, anything. Interest, motivation, and attitude. Interest, it goes to both. 50% is goes to student and 50% is goes to teacher. Suppose some students are having very good interest in physics. So it is the duty of a teacher to make more interested in physics by giving good example, by then it comes to motivation. And when any student having interest by motivation that it will be doubled or tripled. So it is very important that each and every teacher should be a very good motivator. He or she should be very good mentor. Based on this only, students will have a very nice focus on subject and which will affect on the attitude. So when interest and motivations are totally positive, definitely attitude will be positive, and from this grooming starts. As you know, everybody knows that attitude, which comes from the Latin word that is optus. Optus means suitability, or adaptation means behavior, state, and line of conduct. So in attitude, we have to adopt also good things, and it should be in the our behavior. Sometimes, as earlier I told, that behavior may be good, but people may have negative attitude. So one should be always ready with positive attitude, and it is very important in our professional life as well as in our personal life. Now, the importance of attitude. If attitude is not in our life, what will happen? So, attitude is defined as disposition or tendency to respond positively or negatively towards certain things. These certain things are four things: idea, object, person, and situation. So, this attitude is related to four things. That is, one is idea, object, person, and situation. So, an attitude concerning a class of objects is the meaning that class has for the person, with the stress on how the individual evaluates the class, whether positively or negatively. So, importance of attitudes is very important as a disposition or tendency to respond positively. So, always we should respond in a very positive way. Normally, people say that, okay, if we cannot accept any job, we have to respond negatively. But no, in positive way also we can say that this job cannot be done, or we can do this job afterwards, as already we are having a very important assignment which we have to finish within a stipulated time. So that is also positive attitude. Normally people what say, the suppose we are negating anything, we are telling, okay, this job cannot be done, or this job belong to another subject or another section. It doesn't mean that he or she is having negative attitude. With positive attitude doesn't mean that each and everything you will take on your shoulders. Because suppose any job is not connected to you, and you have taken that job with you. So, since you are not having professional expertise in that subject, so you cannot complete that subject in within stipulated time. So, that is very important, and this is one of the most importantness of attitude. Now, attitude and behavior. This is also one should understand that attitude and behavior, if you see, it looks like the same. So one of the widely accepted fact about the human being is no two peoples are alike. So first we should understand in the attitude and behavior that no two people are alike. Means in this complete universe, we cannot find that these two peoples are fully same in terms of behavior, in terms of psychological aspects, physical aspects, educational aspects, each and everything. If you see, no person in this earth, they can be alike in all the aspects. Whether it is written, whether in terms of physical appearance or psychological aspects. So this is very important. Many people take a person's attitude as their attitude as their behavior. No, attitude is different. We will show in different slides. Attitude is different thing and behavior is different thing. Although, but one thing is there that directly or indirectly attitude and behavior both are interrelated. We can say attitude and behavior both are different words. Their structure is totally different. But this attitude and behavior both are interrelated and their subjects are very correlated with each other. It has been said that a person's attitude affects thought while her behavior affects action. So this is also very important aspect that attitude affects your thoughts. What your feelings are there, whatever your thoughts are there, that affects attitude. And behavior affects action. Whatever actions you are doing, it all affects your behavior. So here we are having a comparative chart between attitude and faith, you can say as a behavior. So you see, if you want to comparison the attitude and behavior, so we compare with six things, meaning, then based on trait, what is it, and reflects and defined by. Now we'll see the meaning. So attitude refers to person's mental view regarding the way he or she think or feel about someone or something. So whatever we want to understand of the meaning of the way he or she think or feeling about someone or something, it depends upon the attitude. Now behavior. Behavior implies the actions, moves, conduct or functions of an individual or group towards other person. So here many things are there. Behavior implies the actions, the moves, conduct or functions of an individual or group towards other person. Now based on attitude is based on experience and observation. You see, by experience and by observation, our attitude gets a many impressions, but behavior is from the situation. Now trait, it is attitude as a human trait. Attitude can be changed, but behavior is inborn. What is it? Attitude is a person mindset, and behavior is an outward expression of attitude. So this thing we have to understand that attitude is a person mindset. It depends upon person to person. And one person can change his or her attitude by reading good books, by attending the seminars, by going to the various psychological classes. Definitely attitude can be changed. And who can change? Only that person can change. It is very important that we have to train and we have to groom any person in such a way that he or she should feel that, okay, time has gone, now I have to change my attitude. But behavior is an outward expression of attitude. Generally, as earlier I told, that behavior and attitude, though both are different, but both are directly or indirectly, they are interrelated. We cannot make the separation of attitude and behavior. Now, reflection. It reflects what you think or feel and what you do. So, what you think or feel reflects attitude, and what you do reflects your behavior. So behavior, why generally people doesn't know about your attitude, because behavior is generally seen outside, but attitude is a psychological phenomena. It's a very rare to know somebody's attitude because it is a matter of thinking or feeling. One more important thing, that way we perceive things is defined by attitude. So anything is there. Many times what happens, we feel that okay, this work cannot be done by me. I cannot complete this work. So this all depend upon attitude, and behavior is defined by social norms. As earlier I told, that behavior will be governed by the society in which he or she has been brought up or growth. Now these are the comparison chart of attitudes. So now we have to understand that one by one, our mind is powerful things. If you allow ourselves to keep the positive state of mind, your mind will follow. Following are the important tips which can help us to have more positive attitude. So, how to have a more positive attitude? Your attitude is up to you. As earlier I told, in this world nobody can change your attitude so much. Okay, by training, if you are groomed, it is you who will change your attitude. Then rise and shine. Rise and shine means, suppose you are in problem, get out of that problem. If you see any problem, any social problem, any financial problem, get out of it. Come out and then shine. Stop a bad day in its track. It means, suppose you have started your day early morning and you feel that today my day is not good. No, it is you who will bring the day in its track. All there is no day good or bad. It is up to you how you bring the day in the good tracks and build positive friendship. It is very important. If your friendship is positive, they encourage you, they feel that my colleague should do something, yeah, my colleague, they should grow something. So always be with those people. It's very rare to see in any academic background or in any professional background that people will encourage their subordinates. But one should always be ready to encourage the subordinates because they are the future of any corporation or any organization. So it is the duty of a officer to always encourage their subordinates to do best in their personal as well as in their professional background. Because if professionally they will not be sound, it will be very difficult to carry out the legacy which you have left after serving so many years in your organization. Most of the time, I have seen with my personal experience that people will work in an organization, they have got very good reputation, but they have not left the good legacy, means they have not been the trend setter. When they leave the organization, everything collapses. So always when you suppose you are working in a teaching background, always you should be ready to teach. Suppose you are a professor, so always you should be ready to make the capacity of your junior teachers in a best possible way. Means you should have the legacy and you should be the trend setter. You should be an example. So if you are there, two things are very important. If you are a trend setter and if you are an example, definitely that organization will grow. So for a leader, it is not any other always we should encourage our subordinates. Then it is another point that from the subordinate points of view also it is very important that they should be always ready to take responsibilities and they should focus. If my senior is to bring me up, they should be always ready to publish their articles and all, everything. So it is from both the sides. Because if somebody is not uh, replying very positively, what other side will see that he or she is not so interested in her professional field. So it is the duty of from the both the sides. It is not only one way. It has to be from both the way. We should try. He or she should also try from others in also to be in a very sound and in a very healthy professional field. Now enjoy the hobby. So always suppose now the attitude earlier I told that nowadays one situation has come that many people in my country also in other countries also they are telling that working hours should be increased. So enjoy the hobby. Mostly we take the enjoy the hobby means only enjoying after taking leave. But no, while working also, if we make our job profession hobby, then also we can enjoy and we can put up more things. Normally, what we see, we are strict to our only office time. We will come in time, we will go in time. But no, definitely, if you want to make your life is very extraordinary, you have to be do we you have to put up some extra. Then only you can become extraordinary. In any government of any country is paying a lot of amount on your study, or you have been studied with a government scholarship. It is your duty to repay by doing more job. So only increasing the working hour, it does not mean that the government is not interested on your personal affairs. It is very much interested in personal affairs, but if you want to make our organization in a very healthy or wealthy way, we have to make our professional curriculum as a hobby and get out of rut, be good to yourself. First of all, you should be good to yourself. You should invest something on you. It may be emotionally, it may be anything. Your dressing should be very good, your behavior should be very good. Because if you will not respect yourself, who is going to respect yourself in this earth? So, this is also very important. If you are good to yourself, very sure you will be good to other people also. And look at the bigger picture. Always your aim should be very high and we should not see towards a small picture, we should always see towards bigger picture. In psychological aspects of attitude, as a teacher, as a senior teacher, you can change, you can make a program of capacity building. I have seen many organizations, whether they are having capacity building programs, they will unlearn, then learn. This is very important. We don't want to unlearn. So if we unlearn and we know that whatever we have studied, we do not know anything, again I want to study very few things in my own subject by my own colleagues. So definitely your organization will grow and you will have something good things in your professional career. So for that we should be also ready to take classes from our juniors. We should not feel that how my juniors is teaching me or how my senior is every day he or she is telling me to do something best in their professional field. It is not like that he or she is having any personal gain. It is only because of their professional attitude. That type of people are professionally trained, groomed in such a way because they have been groomed by their superiors now they have come to that position. They also want to see that my subordinates, my colleagues, also they should grow in their professional field. It's a very less to find people who wants that my subordinates should grow in my professional field. Very few, because nobody want to in this area. Very few people wants that my people should also grow. They wants only I should be in that field. Then ask for helping hand, decide to have a positive attitude, and surround yourself with positive people. It is also very important. If you are surrounded yourself with positive people, automatically positivity will come to you. If you are surrounded by people of writing people, people are applying for some exams, people are writing, people are publishing their papers in good journals, you will also have very positive thinking. Because they will tell that you should also publish these papers to you. But one thing is there, earlier also I told that if you are not publishing your paper in a very stipulated time, it will affect on your career, because then you will be sarcastic, and from other side people will think that he or she is not interested to have a proper professional upliftment in his or her career. And the day this type of things has come, that he or she is not interested for professional upliftment, life has gone. He or she just will be doing the government job. So these are the very important aspects, and all these things are depend upon attitude. Now use positive affirmation, take time to help to others, don't stop, never give up, listen to your internal dialogue, interact within positive environment and with positive people, volunteer, get pleasure out of your simple things in life, permit yourself to be loved. One thing is very important, get pleasure out of simple things in life. Means somewhere I have read that if you do small things daily, you need not to do the big things, because it's very difficult, or you have no opportunity to do the bigger things. If you repeat small things daily and you get pleasure, so that multiplication will give you a high grade of satisfaction, and you will see that big things had been done. And permit yourself to be loved. If somebody is there, and if you should be loved by yourself, always many people see that in my it is my bad luck that I could not do this thing. There is nothing like good luck or bad luck. It's up to the people. It is up to the you how you behave yourself in certain condition. So this is also very important things, and these are the very important aspects, psychological aspects of attitude, which each and every teacher should have, and they should inculcate and they should transfer to their students. Because today's students are the future of any country of tomorrow. If you understand that these are not only students, they are the future of my country, they are the future of not only one nation, they are the future of global environment. That's why earlier I told, think big. Our thinking area should be very big. We are not going to teach the students of for one country. Tomorrow, your student may be the chief executive officer of any international company. So, for that purpose, he or she should have the very good attitude. Now, how the psychological ways to come negative attitude, because telling it is very easy that we should have the positive attitude, but always sometimes this you cannot stop negative attitude. Negative attitude will always will knock your door, and positive attitude is like this. So psychological ways to overcome the negative attitude is that acceptance, think back, what is the worst, praise yourself, you don't need approval, stop blaming others, don't live in the past. These are seven things are the most important psychological way to overcome negative attitude. That is the acceptance. We must accept that whatever is happening, it is good for me. If you understand that any bad thing has come to me, yeah, I failed in that interview, I failed in that exam, we should always see and we should always tell to ourselves that no, I have not been failed. It is only I did not perform with 100%, and this time I will study and I will get through the interview. So we must accept failures also, we must accept success also. Then praise yourself. If you have done very good thing, praise yourself. Nobody is going to praise yourself. You yourself praise yourself, and you need not to have any approval from anybody. So this is very important. Stop blaming others. These are the things, psychological aspects of attitude. If a teacher is having, and if they are inculcating and transforming to students, I am very sure that each and every college, each and every school can become Oxford, Cambridge, or any Stanford. It is not that they are the only best. If we teach our students in a most professional way, our student can also become at par with those international institutes. Now, this is important that attitude of workplace. The following are the simple yet helpful ways to maintain a positive attitude in the workplace, regardless of whether it comes naturally or not. Surround yourself with positive people. Always you should talk with positive people. Always make a habit that today I will discuss some new point which is not from my area with the positive people. But how you will come to know that he or she is a positive people, positive man or woman? It is very difficult to understand how I can understand that he or she is having positive attitude. So it is only by experience we come to know that who is positive or negative. Never interact, never talk with negative people because they will always talk about failures and they will talk that if you take this job, we are going to invite failureness, and if you fail, nobody will help us. So what people do, they will be very happy with their low position, and with low position, they will never go upward. So always take the responsibility. If any responsibility has come, take it very positively because somebody has given you responsibility after a lot of homework, classwork, and a lot of thinking. Fill your mind with positive inputs. So your mind should always have a positive input. Control your language. This is very important. Language is very important. If you annoy, if you not having control over tongue, if you are not having control over language, definitely you are going to take your attitude towards a very worst position in the workplace. Create a routine for a day. Always have a diary. One of the very important thing is there. I have seen many successful people. I have studied their routine of the day. That once I read somewhere, and that helped me a lot in my professional career. That mostly people plan for tomorrow or day after tomorrow. First, we should plan for today. If our today is good, if our today is full of work, definitely our tomorrow will be very, very beautiful. And always we should have competition with not with anybody, not with any colleague or any fellow. We should have competition with ourselves that okay, today's performance will be competitor for me for tomorrow's performance. So when we are going tomorrow, who will be our competitor? Yesterday's performance. Yesterday I have written 2-page article, now I will make it 3-page article. So create a routine of the day. Your routine should be every hour. Suppose you are having a working hour, 8 hours or 10 hours as per your need of your organization. So each and every hour you should have a written. Okay, from this 1 hour I'm going to this. From this 1 hour going to this. This hour this. This hour I'm having meeting. This hour I have to attend my internet chats. So suppose you could not do, there is no problem. If you missed, there is no problem. But you will always have a time, space time that this job has not been done by me and this I have to complete. When we don't have the routine of the day, simply we come in our organization without any routine. What happens? We go also without routine. So if we come without routine and if you go without routine, what is left? It is only emptiness, and that emptiness will survive not last long, and it will affect your professional field and you will not have success in your life. So this is very important. Don't rely on outside source of positivity. Create high points of each day and week. So when we are having anything, always we should have the very high points in each day and week. It means that we should have some time that okay, this 1200 hours to 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. I have to do such a creative work which I have not done yesterday. So it will create your creativeness, assume responsibility, decide your reaction to known problems ahead of time, and breathe deeply. So these are the very important aspects. Make mission statement, make personal goal, stop complaining, commitment to job, innovative ideas, and finding the new ways. These are the psychological aspects of attitude in our life. So make a mission statement. As each and every organization is having vision and mission, your vision and mission should also be there. Okay, in 2024, what is my vision for 2025? But what is my mission? What I have to do this year? These also we should have a written statement. No problem. We are having 10, we have promised to ourselves 10 things that I have to do, 10 things, and all the 10 we could not complete, but something we have done better. Somehow I heard it is better to do something than not doing anything. If you do something, definitely we are going to have a very good futuristic career. Commitment to job, our job should be also very committed, and innovative ideas and findings, new ways. We should always find new ways. We should always find the innovative ideas how we can complete this job in the best possible way, how we can do this job in a most professional manner. So if suppose you have made the innovative ideas and you could not success in your job, so definitely it will help you a lot. So these are the very important aspects of attitude, and these psychological aspects of attitude depend upon our thinking, and I'm very sure that all the our learned esteemed audience will be having the very good attitude, and if they are not having, they should have, they should try to inculcate the habit, and if they are teacher, definitely they should go ahead and make their students with full of positivity. So, thanks for your gracious presence. I'm very thankful to IGP and our esteemed audience. In case any question is there, I will try to answer. Thank you. Thank you. Over to Studio IGP. Any question is there, please ask me. I will try to answer. In case any question is there, please ask. I will try to answer your questions.
So much, sir, for a rich content presentation which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, sir, for your presentation. Now, so it's time for a question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable sir, please stay with us. After a short video, we will be back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear
Thank
IGP
you.
knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back to our participant, dear IGP knowledge seeker. Please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. So our first question is from Flami. Hello everyone. Hi sir. How does behavior lead to attitude? Why is attitude important in behavior? Thank you.
Thank you, Swami Rogal. This how does behavior lead to attitude? It means you see If we behave rudely daily and our behavior is not so positive, our behavior is not so friendly with our colleagues, with our students. Suppose our student could not bring the homework, or our subordinates are somewhat late, and we scold them, and we are not so good to our subordinates. So, if we follow the same behavior daily, it will become attitude, and definitely our attitude will become negative. And what we see, that sooner I see that person, I will feel that he or she is like that. Normally, we might have seen our personal life that we don't know the any person, but we make assumption that he or she is not a good worker or good employee, but they are very good employee. Then why the attitude important in behavior? It is very important. Again, same thing, that behavior lead to attitude, but if our attitude is positive, we can make our behavior change. Both are totally interrelated. As I told, attitude can be inborn. Behavior will be inborn. Attitude can be groomed up. If you are in military organization, you will have a different type of attitude. Suppose you are in police organization, your attitude will be different. So attitude can be groomed, and that's why this attitude is very important in behavior. Thank you, Flami. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. Sir, our next question is from Kingway. How does the environmental affect behavior?
Yeah, this how does the environment affects behavior? Now there are two things. One is the social environment and one is the natural environment. So I will talk about the psychological aspects of the social environment. So this environment affects a lot with behavior. So suppose we are in academic environment, so definitely our behavior will be different. And suppose we are in any regimental environment, suppose we are giving grooming to any individual as a HR manager in any private organization. So their behavior will be different, but same training is given to the defense officer in defense environment. So their behavior will difference. So that's why the environment in which we are groomed, in the environment we are given training, and in the environment we are being trained, that affects behavior. So definitely this environment affects behavior a lot. Thank you, I say.
Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. So there is no more questions from our participants. So once again, thank you so much, sir, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topic. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable sir, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, sir. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm very thankful to IGP for inviting me. And IGP, you have set a benchmark in global professional community. Keep going ahead. We are always with you. And we will meet to our learned audience and the learned teams, and the wonderful job you people are doing. IGP, keep going ahead. We are always with you. We will be with you. The journey is very long, and we will be a co-passenger in this journey. Thank you very much. Thank you. All the best.
Welcome, sir. Honorable sir, before I move to the next, if you want to leave this studio, you can.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, IGP also gets time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. We change a few processes for online quiz competition. Note that after life, no one can participate. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Visit www.slido.com and the code is 2863572. I repeat the code 2863572. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. are going to start our quiz session right now. First question is psychological aspect of listening include option 1 is stress and anger, option 2 other people talking. Option 1 is the right answer. 43% people are right here. Second question is psychological aspect of health include option 1 nutrition, option 2 emotional well-being. Option 2 is the right answer. 90% people are right here. Third question is psychological aspect of addiction develop. Option 1 more slowly than psychological aspect. Option 2 faster than psychological aspect. Option 1 is the right answer. 20% people are right here. Fourth question is psychological aspect of stressor. Option 1 universal. Option 2 bidirectional. Option 2 is the right answer. 30% people are right here. Fifth question is personality, personal hygiene, and attitude are all aspects of an individual's. Option 1 professional grooming. Option 2 grooming. Option 1 is the right answer. 75% people are right here. Our sixth question is psychological aspect of stress management includes option 1 guided and visualization, option 2 human contact. Option 1 is the right answer. 85% people are right here. Seventh question is soft psychological studies and psychological aspect of sports. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 75% people are right here. Eighth question is psychological aspect of mental health include option 1 beliefs and attitude, option 2 genes. Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Second last question of the session is psychological aspect of mental health includes. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 16% people are right here. Last and final question of the session is psychological aspect of gaining. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer and 50% people are right here. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, We will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skill, never stop learning, cause life, never stop teaching us. Be happy as to say, see you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, write to a goal, not a people of things, Albert Einstein. Before I start, hit the like button. Again, wants to thank all IGP knowledge seekers for that. See you again in the next session. Thank you.